Hey guys, so today I am off to Fun Station, which is an arcade in Nottingham. I'm going to be getting public transport for the first goddamn time. I'm actually going to be getting the bus and not the train, even though I do prefer like train over a bus, just because it is, one, because it's cheaper, and two, just because it stops nearabouts where the place is anyway. So I thought, you know what, we're going to do this and we are going to get the goddamn bus. We are not going to freak out or anything like that. So yeah, it was kind of not a spontaneous trip, but yesterday I wanted to go to I can't remember where the reservoir is called now, but I wanted to go there, but the weather at the time was looking erratic. It looked like it was going to rain all day, bearing in mind yesterday it went to thunderstorm again. But this is my issue, like no one knew what the weather's doing. So it was kind of like, do I take the chance and go and get soaking wet, or do I just look to go somewhere else? So I thought, you know what, I'll look to go somewhere else and go here. And then when I looked at the weather again, it just looked like it's going to be like raining for a little bit, but then it's going to stop. You know what I mean? Not continually rain. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. But whatever, we're going to this place anyway now. So yeah. It's so annoying this sort of weather to decide what to wear, because it's going to be around like 17, so it's not going to be cold but it's not going to be hot. So I'm like, do I wear my denim jacket? But if I wear my denim jacket, my denim jacket is a size like an age 16, but I still wear it because it sort of fits. Obviously I just can't do it up because I've got boobies, but I still kind of wear it open. But if it gets a little bit chilly, it's like I can't really do it up. So I decided to actually just wear like this fleece coat, which I don't know if it's going to be too warm or not. God knows. I don't think it's going to be. I mean, this morning it's going to be a little bit chilly. But as long as the sun don't come out, then I should be alright. But it's not forecast to come out. But again, they'll get the weather so wrong these past few weeks. It's unbelievable. I'm also going to be wearing my goggle glasses. They're basically goggles that look like a little like sunglasses, but they're clear. Pretty much just because I feel a lot better, because as well it's gonna be in an area. We're also on the bus than in the actual place, but it's just to make sure, just to be 100%. So I'm more 100% confident basically. Hence to why I'm gonna be wearing these as well. I am back. I did not win anything sweet FA. I did like anything physical. I did win at my Cup, but the claw machines I won nothing. It was. I'm not saying it looked rigged, but I mean, I've heard stories about that place anyway. One of them is that one person that was there was complaining they put like 30 quid on it instead of won it, and complained, and then the woman opened it up and switched it to some switch, and then when she used it again, she won something. So yeah, it's whatever. It's kind of rigged when you use it like 10 times and it's like it just slips, especially when you've got a good grip. It's like you're taking a pick. You're actually taking the mic. But anyway, it's quite expensive as well. Like, mind you, was it? Well, it depends. A lot of the games are quite a lot, and not the easiest to get or the easiest to win and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the claw machines, you only get like one try. And then for like Mario Kart, it was like one track run for like 4.1, which is weird in itself that it did like 0.1 and stuff, because you'd end up with a weird amount left on the card. So you get given a card and you basically top it up. So it's one of those sort of things. I will say, if for the claw machines, you can just put money in. It's like 50p for one go. So obviously, so you don't necessarily need the card for that, but everything else you kind of do. I didn't really bother going for the games that obviously had the little token things. I'm not really interested in the tokens and what prizes, because I know you need a lot. I mean a lot to actually get anything. Or anything decent anyway. But yeah, so then after that I just walked around town for a bit. Well, for a bit, it was like for an hour, and then I just went back. But yeah, oh my god. So First time I've ever been on public transport. I'm not gonna lie, like on the way there, I was just full on shitting it. Like, and the wearing the mask didn't help the situation because obviously you're trying to regulate your breathing, but then when you're wearing a mask, it's just more restricted, and can make things 10 times worse. So for some reason, I was like proper shitting it, like all the way there, and then I was fine and everything like that. And then on the way back, I was like more relaxed and everything because there's like a bus sort of coach, and there's not many people on there. There was a guy on the way back though who, oh my god, I've never seen someone like not use a mask properly in my whole entire fucking life. Like, he was at the bus stop and he had the mask written and he was fagging it, whatever. And then it's just, I saw it crumple it up, booking. Oh my god, just that sort of thing makes me cringe. That's why the whole idea of going public transport makes me shiver a little bit. So that's the reason, but I try not to like touch anything. Even when I got on the bus, I sanitised. When I got off the bus, I sanitised as well. But yeah. On the way there, I was probably shit it though, but you know. On another note, I did get an ice cream, which I didn't think I would ever get my whole entire life. Saying that I did not eat the cone, just because there weren't two people on there, so it wasn't like one person licking one and one person doing it. It was the same person, even though he was using like a you see them anyway, where they use the like a red tissue to grab the cone. I was like, no, still no. So I just ate the ice cream and just left the cone, which is not really me. I usually love the cone, but obviously during this situation, it's like, no, I'm not eating the cone. But I'm actually surprised. I want an ice cream. I just want an ice cream. At this point, I don't care. I just want an ice cream. Like, obviously, like, you know, ice cream from the ice cream van. I've not had an ice cream from an ice cream van in like ages. I was like, I just want it. So I had one with strawberry sauce, and it tasted really nice, and it was worth it. So then I just ditched. I tried to lick as much as I can what was left inside the cone before I just chucked the cane away. But yeah. One other thing I forgot to mention, which made me cringe so much, I've never begged so much inside my head. You know when you sort of like beg in your mind, if that makes any sense. Like you'll be like, oh my god, like I hope it passes, something like that. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Anyway, so I decided to go to Wilko's because I wanted to go to Sweets. First I went to Poundland. Poundland in Nottingham. I don't understand. It's a lot of, well, not a lot of money, but it's like £2 for chocolate, like the size that you get in the pound shop where I am for £1, but they're selling it for £2. Like, what the hell? Anyway, so I decided to go to Wilko's, and I went into Wilko's. I got the Haribo. Not had Haribo in ages, but they're the teddy bear friends or teddy bear chums. It's where there's like two teddy bears like holding hands. Anyway, so I got that, a packet of them, and I was in the queue. So if you know already, you know already anyway, that shops now have like barriers, obviously to protect the customer and the sales assistant, but it's mostly just to protect the sales assistant, right? So there's one lady, so really you don't necessarily need to wear a mask on. So you've got one woman that wasn't wearing a mask, and you had one woman that was wearing it, like, you know how you see already where it's hanging off the chin, and that was bad enough. But oh my god, what I saw after that, I thought I was gonna hurl. But anyway, she grabbed the mask full on with the hand, grabbed the fucking mask, and then stuck it in her pocket. Oh my fucking god, I'm not even joking. If I ended up going to that tail, I was like, can I be served by someone else, or can you really sanitize your hands? Like, oh my god, what the fuck did I just see? Like, obviously at that point it was irritating. Like, bad enough it was hanging off her chin, and then she grabbed it like that. I thought, no. I was literally in my mind, I was like, please to fucking god, please make me end up with the other woman and not her, because oh my god, like, no, just no. Like, I always sanitize my hands anyway, after obviously getting cash and everything and putting stuff in my bag anyway, but the thought of her doing that just made the situation 10 times worse. Like, it made me just feel disgusting. Like, just why the fuck would you honestly do that? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you like just dumb? Like, she wasn't even blonde either. Like, so you can't really call her a dumb bitch, but it was all bit, okay, bitch is a bit harsh because I don't necessarily know her. So I'm just gonna, you can't really call her a dumb blonde. But that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I was like, for fuck's sake, like, seriously, are you literally kidding me? So, talking about claw machines, I'm gonna probably do a review of this virtual one called Clawy. Clawy. I'll probably put it an image in there. I will have a review on it. soon when I get my prize. But basically, that was like a virtual claw machine. What it is different claw machines are all in this warehouse, and basically you play it and it's got a camera, so you're virtually playing whatever claw machine that you pick, if that makes any sense. And you can win a prize, and I won a prize, I won a Charmander. But yeah, I'm going to do a review on that. It is quite expensive though. It is quite expensive, just to point that out. But yeah, I'll mention that in the review and everything like that. I know most people are saying, oh, all the like toys that you win and stuff aren't like there. What's the word again? What's the word again? Bootleg. Well, I wouldn't use the word bootleg, but it's like, I don't care if I get a bootleg Charmander. A Charmander's a Charmander, I'm not that bothered. But I suppose if you put a lot of money into it and then you'd rather get like an official Pokemon from the official like Pokemon toy than just a bootleg toy, I suppose. But I'm not really that bothered, but I will have a review on that soon. Obviously, I just earned some free points. You know that game that I told you about, some free coins, and I just won a fox. So that's another thing that'll be in the video as well when I get it. Do bear in mind that the shipping does take forever because it's coming from Japan. It's either Japan or China, one of them two. I don't really recognize the name, like if it sounds Japanese or China. I'm leaning more towards Japanese, but I don't know. But yeah, so there's two that I actually won this time. So yeah, I'm having more luck on virtual claw machines than I am on claw machines in the real world. I am so annoyed. So basically, as you know, Matchroom Boxing has just started up again. And I'm so annoyed because there's a fight in America that I want to see. Well, two fights on that card that I want to see. I want to see Jessica's fight, and then I want to see White Chocolate's fight. I just, honestly, right, literally, that I don't even remember his name. Like, I just remember his boxing name. Just because he literally looks like the Milky Way kid grown up and is of teenage age. That's why I remember his boxer name. But it annoys me so much because I want to see it, but they're not streaming it in the UK. Like, damn you, Eddie. Like, people are like, because it's not part of Fight Week. I don't care if it's part of Fight Week. Like, I would literally pay, if I had to pay to stream it in the UK, like if it was like a pay-per-view in the UK, I'd fucking pay for it. I'm just so pissed off because I was like, oh yeah, I can watch this, and I don't realize it can't stream in the UK. But I mean, obviously there's UFC that's happening, which is a beefy card, but like I'd rather see boxing, I'm not gonna lie. But boxing is my number one choice over MMA. But you know, it just pissed me off. I can't see it, and it's not like there's gonna be someone streaming it anyway because no one's there to watch it, if that makes sense, unless someone in America is streaming it from their TV or something. But it's gonna be shit quality, so what's the point? But yeah, it's like proper order. And I know you're gonna say we can see it repeated. It's not the same. I want to see it live. I want to see it live. New Rockstar flavour for me, anyway. Actually, tastes nice. I've tried their natural flavours before. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, they're really super rich. It's just that you can tell it's missing the artificial flavourings and the sugars. Especially if you're somebody who like is used to drinking like normal energy drinks, not like sugar free or anything like that. You do notice the difference, but the flavour is really nice that I can get over the missing of the the high sweet taste, if that makes any sense. But yeah, this is a good one. It's like in between a normal tasting apple and like a sour apple, but it's like sits in the middle, so it's not too sour, but you do get like a little bit of sourness that comes through, but it's not too much. As I said, it kind of sits in the middle. Do you want to hear a funny story? Basically, the guy that served me the ice cream literally liked me on Tinder. That is so fucking weird. Basically, I have Tinder Plus, so you can see who likes you. I only did it like temporarily, like just for 1 month because, whatever's. But anyway, as soon as he's like me, I just think it's fucking. I was like, wait a minute, I recognise this guy. I swear to God, this is the same guy. And it is literally the same guy. I am literally so freaking tired. Like, that energy drink did shit all. I do have another one, which is Monster, which is his. See, Rockstar's my go-to because I don't really have any side effects with that, but with Monster sometimes I do, so it's not like my go-to. So usually Rockstar or Relentless, but I tend to avoid Monster unless I really need it and I don't mind the negative effects from it. Um, but yeah, I thought I'd save that till later. What I might have to do is actually have a nap because UFC don't start, well, the permanent prelims don't start till 12, so the whole thing doesn't finish till 6. So it's one of those late ones. So yeah, I might have a nap, like, forever nap from like 10, maybe have 2 hours or something. I just set my alarm and then obviously wake up for it and stuff. And then usually what happens, I prefer them when they start, like, the prelims start at 11, just because then it finishes around 5. It gives me more sleep, because I tend to I don't sleep in after that. I usually wake up around like 10, or if I can't sleep, if it's a really good fight, this applies to boxing as well. If it's a really good fight, I'm too hyped up, I cannot fucking sleep. Like, I literally cannot sleep. If it's like, if I'm not hyped up, that is it. I'm awake. I'm not getting no sleep until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like getting really tired. But yeah, but usually I'll just, like, the latest I'll wake up is usually 10. Oh my god, guys! So I was deciding what makeup to wear tomorrow, and I open this up, and the shade is cracked, and I think I'm gonna cry. I mean, I can fix it. What I use is, instead of using rubbing, like, I'll use Dettol. It's kind of the same sort of thing. It just stinks of Dettol. But, like, I mean, there's still some colour there, but this has just made me sad. Like, this has just made me sad because I do really like Sleek's highlighters. So yeah, this is a Sleek palette if you're wondering. But yeah, that is disappointing. COVID is literally killing the gyms. Like, there's gonna be none left. So I found out the gym that I go to, well, not currently going to because of this whole mess. But anyway, is DW Fitness. They're in trouble. Like, some of their gyms are gonna close. I don't know if it includes mine. And then I find out Exercise for Less. I found out this morning when I walked past it. I was like, it looks like the sign of Exercise for Less was gone. And then there's a sign, and I read it, and it's like, oh my god, like, they've closed. And then I looked online, and it was because they were saying that if you remember, you get like a free month at JD. Because it turns out JD gyms brought out Exercise for Less. So, well, not brought out because it doesn't exist anymore, but they've kind of secured, done like a deal where they've secured the gym, or they have brought it, but it's not, it's part, whatever. Either way, they've brought it out, and they've helped obviously people who obviously go to that gym, and also people who work there as well. They've secured them to make sure that they're not completely lost out and giving them jobs in the JD gyms. The biggest problem with JD, I really like JD. So basically, I was gonna, if my gym would end, I'd have gone to DW Fitness. I'm going to DW Fitness gym closed, the one in my area. I would have gone back to Excess for Less. The biggest problem with JD is the equipment's really good, but it's busy all the time. It's busy in the morning, it's busy in the afternoon. It is like, it's so hard sometimes, and you end up waiting for equipment or just not using that equipment at all because it's always like being used. That is the biggest problem that I found with JD. They had a good area if you want to do like functional, like gym, body workouts and stuff like that. But when it comes to equipment, it's just it's over. If you get what I mean, it's overpopulated. Now it's going to be even more overpopulated if Excess for Less, gym goers decide to keep JD as their main gym. So it's going to be even more overpopulated because it's not a massive gym. It's quite small. Well, I'd say it's kind of like medium. So it's kind of like, oh, really? I mean, there's another gym which is not a commercial one, which I reviewed, and I would have gone to that one if I'd tried that one first before I tried DW. But the biggest problem is non-commercial gyms aren't taking the whole social distancing seriously, so it's not something I would be willing to go to at this current time. when I do have the confidence to go to gyms. So at the minute, it's like, what the fuck, what the gym to go to? Because, I mean, there was another one, I can't remember what it's called now. There's that gym. The problem with that gym is that's really small and it's limited equipment, just limited equipment. So it's like just the limitation of the gyms and stuff. It just drives me insane. But yeah, it's just the problem with JD is the one where I am is overpopulated. They've given too many people memberships, and it's busy all the time. It is busy all the time. So fingers crossed, DW Fitness where I am does not end up closing. Fingers crossed.